Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. It's Tuesday, about 3 o'clock. This is the Harville Road in front of me, which thankfully is fairly peaceful here. But I don't want to just show you that, I want to show you this. This is the entrance pointed out to me by Stephen Walker, good friend, met through YouTube and a mutual interest in HS2. Pointed out that this wood, which the only entrance that I know of is at this telegraph pole, the third one along from the recycling centre, and it's an entrance you would easily miss. But I've named this wood Perilous Wood. Now that sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? But you may get an idea of why I call it Perilous Wood when I walk a few paces into it. There's a very steep, lots of steep hills, cliffs, difficult bits of mud, not exactly hills, but very steep bits to negotiate. The only way in really is to walk along there, and very quickly you have quite a big descent, which entails really hanging on to branches and is rather undignified. Now Steve discovered this wood before me, and he had a look round and he got to quite close to where Dominique was, and I think took some pictures of that, which is about 400 yards in that direction. So I've since named it Perilous Wood. There's sort of a running joke that Steve and I do similar kind of videos. His are probably a bit more professional, I'm a bit more earthy. I mean, Steve would come along with step ladders and things to film over the fence. I don't do that, but so we complement each other, and I recommend his videos, and he's very good at editing and stitching together long montages of photographs, especially of the Colne River Valley Viaduct. So hello Steve, if you're watching. We sort of half joked that when this is all done and dusted, and who knows when that'll be, 2025, 2026, and all the works people have moved away, we might well be forgotten, but who knows, they may name something after us. I don't mind if they do or they don't, really. Even just a tree, Peter the Rock's tree or something. One of my favourite actors is a lady called Judi Dench, who appears as M in the Bond films, I think. She has a garden, I think it's 6 acres in Surrey somewhere. It might be 2 acres, sorry Judy. And she has quite a few trees planted in it. And whenever a friend, acquaintance, relative, whatever dies, she might plant a new sapling and stick a name on said tree, which is rather nice. Her husband, Mike Williams, died 20 years ago, more or less, and they used to be in a rom-com on the telly, and his tree is actually quite mature, so I think it was there before he died. But it's got the very illuminating plaque with the name Mike written on it, attached to the tree. Well, Steve has done such a lot of work on filming the development of HS2. I think he deserves more than a tree. So, you know, if the powers that be in perhaps 25 or 26 want to give this wood a name, instead of Perilous Wood, why not call it the Steve Walker Arboretum? That's probably a bit too pretentious. Steve's Wood, the wood of Steve, or you could call it Peter the Rock's Path. But I lay no claim to this wood. In fact, I had a torrid time in here, trying to get in and then trying to get out again, because, as I say, the hilly bits are particularly unpleasant. So I just thought I'd do this little video to show you what's involved in becoming becoming what I am. One last thought. I'm wearing my Doctor Who scarf, and Doctor Who, one of his tricks, besides having a sonic screwdriver, he has a magic card which he flashes at people, which says whatever they want it to believe it says. Of course, it's blank, and I don't quite know how that works. But when the security guard back at the top of the Harville Road asked me if I had any authorization, I was very tempted to show him my Oyster card or something like that. But I don't think his sense of humour would have stretched to believing that was an authorization. Authorization? What's the world coming to? We need authorization to film a bit of building work. It's all gone totally mad. Anyway, I'm not a grumpy old man. I'm just an observer of the human condition and a bit of engineering. So there we are. That's the entrance. If ever you want to come here in the weeks, years to come, I don't think this wood is going to change. And going to Perilous Wood, you'll know the way. It's telegraph pole number 3. Thanks a lot for watching. It's Peter the Rock. It's 17th of December, Tuesday, 4 days before the solstice. Like, smile, subscribe, bell, all that sort of thing. Take care. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.